Hello, welcome and namaste everybody. We welcome you all in our family reunion and follow-up session of eSIP Module 1, Universal Human Values, UHV. We welcome our first person and first person.
Namaste, Bhaiya. Namaste, everyone. Am I
Namaste,
audible,
Namaste, ji,
Bhaiya?
welcome. Yes, yes.
Okay, Bhaiya. Thank you. Namaste, everyone. We'll start the weekly follow-up session on universal human values, student follow-up sessions. So we'll continue with other feelings. Last week, we discussed about the feelings like affection, care, guidance, reverence, glory. And now in session 11, we'll be discussing about gratitude and love. Actually, in the student follow-up session, we are discussing about different issues of the students. So here the issues what we are discussing is ungratefulness, infatuation. So all these issues, when we are asking the students to write down their concerns, we may have seen the concerns of the students. So accordingly, we will address different proposals related to their concerns, and we can help them to make them aware about how they will be able to address these concerns. So here today we discuss gratitude and love. We start with gratitude. So there was a home assignment also yesterday. I think we were having a discussion in the previous session. This is related to the previous session. Maybe we'll start with today's session now. Gratitude. Gratitude is a feeling for those who have made effort in terms of providing help in the process of my development. We have seen glory earlier. Glory is actually the feeling for those who made effort for their excellence. But gratitude is the feeling. We all know what is gratitude. We may be having gratitude to many people, every unit in the nature, not only to human beings. So it is a feeling for those who have made effort in terms of providing help in the process of my development. Are we able to think about the people who have made effort for our development? Our development in the sense, starting from our childhood. I can see that other has a feeling of care, affection, trust in behavior with me. I can also see that the other has helped me in developing right understanding and right feeling in me. That's the towards the need of the self, has provided me with necessary physical facility, need of the body. So am I able to see gratitude for those people who have made effort for my excellence? Need of the self as well as the need of the body. How many people are there? Are we able to count them? Starting from our parents, our relatives, our teachers, our siblings, our neighbors, many people. There are many people, they have made effort for my excellence by providing me necessary physical facility. When we think about our parents, they were giving us many things from our childhood, taking care of us with affection, care, providing us guidance. That means right understanding and right feeling in me, and also sending me to school, college, giving me the education. So all the physical facilities required for my life. Along with that, They were helping me in developing the right feeling and right understanding in me. So am I able to see these two type of helps, one towards myself and other towards my body? If I think about the teachers, teachers were very much helping me in my development, in developing the right understanding, right feeling, getting the knowledge. There are many other people other than the teachers. Are we able to see this gratitude within us to all those people? It's a feeling for those who have made effort for my excellence. Are we able to see that gratitude is a significant feeling in the development of relationship? Yes. Pavanji can provide you the mic. Yes. Pavanji, you want to say something? Pavan Kambleji? Maybe by mistake. Yeah. Anyway, all of us, when we think about this feeling gratitude, how many people are coming to our mind? Usually in the workshops, we ask the students to make a list of the people whom we feel gratitude. They have provided us with necessary physical facility and they were helping us in developing right understanding and right feeling. Maybe we can also do a similar exercise when we think about a plate of meal or a packet of milk whom we are getting every day morning. How many people are working behind that? Those they are working in the kitchen, maybe my mother, and all these things where she is getting the things for preparing the meal, getting from the shop. So who is bringing it to the kitchen? Then those people, they are working in the field, all those things. And there also we need the plate. There are many people working. All these people are working behind a plate of single meal. If we think about a packet of milk, there also we can see. If we have only money, whether we'll be able to get all these things? Many people are working behind all these physical facilities. If we are able to list down our needs and we can think about the people who are responsible for fulfilling these needs, how many will be there in the list? Are we able to see this feeling of gratitude towards them? And if you want to respond anything or share any incidences, if you remember about this feeling of gratitude, you can raise the hand. Mics will be provided. Usually, when we are discussing this feeling of gratitude in the workshops, students will be sharing many experiences, their own experiences from their childhood. We can ask the students, we can give them to make a circle, and maybe inside the circle they can write their name. We can also do the same exercise. Make a circle and write our name inside the circle. And on the periphery of the circle, maybe we can draw many lines. Usually, we may draw the picture of a sun. Then we'll draw the lines outwards from the periphery of the circle. That way, similar manner, we can draw the lines. And at the end of the lines, we can write the names of the people, those we think were helping us in providing the right understanding and right feeling, and also providing me with the necessary physical facility all these years. Then we'll be able to see that every time we may need to make the circle bigger and bigger. Initially, we may be thinking that we need a small circle, but when we start writing the names, we may need to make the circle bigger and bigger. Gratitude is a significant feeling, significant in the development of relationship. Usually, if we think about the need of the self and need of the body, need of the self is continuous and need of the body is temporary. Same way, when we remember about the people, they have helped me in developing the right understanding and right feeling in me. That's the need of the self. The feeling of gratitude, I can see that it is continuous. But when we think about those people, they have made effort for providing me the necessary physical facility, it won't be that much continuous. Maybe after some time, it can happen that I may not be having that feeling of gratitude continuously, as in the case of right understanding and right feeling. This is what we usually have a feeling of gratitude. We are able to remember even now for our teachers from our childhood. Are we able to see this difference? Can I get some responses? And if you want to say something related to this feeling of gratitude, gratitude is a significant feeling in the development of relationship. Yeah, this is actually you ask the students to do this exercise. Gratitude for all the help we receive. Let us list down the help we are receiving from family, friends, teachers, society, and nature. So we can make a big list related to all the needs. Maybe it can be related to the need of the self, and it can also be related to the need of the body, like related to food, shelter, nature. That make a list of needs that you are using throughout the day. See the people and natural environment which are immediately responsible to fill this need. Like what I said earlier, maybe when we think about our breakfast, who all are involved in that? How can I get that food? My mother was working in the kitchen. Someone, a maid was helping her in the kitchen. And my father was bringing the things from the market. And the shopkeeper who was selling the things. And the farmer who was working in the field. And there also, for agriculture, he need manure, he need grains for cultivation. So we can think about the people, those who are working behind all these things, even for a single plate of meal. So many activities I'm doing every day. I need many things. I need clothes. When I think about the dress, what I'm wearing today, how many people are working behind that? So we can start from making the list. Then we can think about the people and natural environment which are immediately responsible to fulfill this need. In the next level, make a list of the people who have helped in growing the food, processing it, transporting it to your place. A similar thread could be seen for the utensils in which we are eating, machines which are used for cooking, furniture on which we are sitting, construction of dining hall. That means many physical facilities we are using every day. If you are able to remember the names, if you are able to list down the names, how many people will be there? Can you count the total number of people who are directly or indirectly involved in ensuring just one meal for you? Can money provide it if these people involved do not participate willingly in the process? What do you think about this? So this is about the feeling of gratitude. Gratitude for all the help we receive. So now we can see that we are inherently related to all human being as well as the rest of the nature. If I want to fulfill my need, I may need to depend many people and also the nature outside. So that way I am inherently related to all the units in the nature as well as human beings and interdependent upon them in the fulfillment of our basic needs for right understanding, right feeling, and physical facility. Are we able to see that? Our relatedness to other human beings and to the rest of the nature. We have this dependence to all the units in the nature for fulfilling our needs, fulfilling the need of the self as well as the need of the body, right understanding and right feeling, and as well as physical facility. So we'll go for this self-reflection. Check whether you have a feeling of gratitude for those who have made effort for you in your life. Kindly respond to this. We need to have a discussion also on this. We can check the first one. Are you able to appreciate both what has been done as well as what has not been done? The complete picture. Or are you mostly focused on what has not been done? What do you think about this? Usually every day my mother is cooking food for me and I'm happy eating with the food, very delicious food. But one day, if I'm able to say a little bit salt is more spicy, I don't like that, then what I'll be doing? Whether I'll be shouting with my mother or I can see that feeling of gratitude, what will be our reflection? Can anyone respond to this? A or B? Am I able to appreciate what has been done all these days as well as what has not been done? Some mistakes, or she was not able to cook the food for a day, for a meal. She was not well. Or am I focusing on only on what has not been done? A or B? Can I get some responses? What do you think about this? And if you want to respond, Yes. Devi ma'am?
Yes, am I audible?
Yes, audible ma'am.
Yes. Usually, we used to hear from people around us, see what all things I did, but they are seeing only the thing that they didn't do. So that
Mhm.
is the sentence that we used to hear. But together, when we are evaluating ourselves and seeing, we are able to see that we are, as far as I am concerned, now I am able to see what all things are getting done by others to me. From everywhere, from every unit, from everything around me, what all things I am getting, that I am able to evaluate as I started my journey through UHV. So previously, I also used to complain like this only because it is a sentence that I was very much familiar. So that also, that is some kind of preconditioning was in me uh, based on that, because it was in me that nobody will be considering me for the things that I have already did. So some kind of complaint used to be from my side, but nowadays I have started seeing that I am able to see what the others has done, in what way I have to appreciate, and how I have to take care of the things that is done by others towards me. Like that, I am practicing.
Very nice, ma'am.
That is through the help of UHV. Okay. Yes. Yes.
Very
Yes.
nice. Very nice.
Yes.
Nice, ma'am. Usually, if you are, yeah, as Devi ma'am was saying, with we were having this preconditioning earlier. Every day, if we are not able to see what they were doing so far, I'm only focusing on what has not been done. Then instead of responses, I'll be reacting. Anyway, now we are able to see that we are our focus. We can see the shift in our focus. That's very nice. So we'll move to the next. Any of you want to respond on the same thing, A or B? Are you able to appreciate both what has been done as well as what has not been done? Or are you mostly focused on what has not been done? Hope all of us are able to see that our focus has shifted with the feeling of gratitude. Now we can see the second one, second reflection. Do you have a feeling of gratitude for the other continuously, or the feeling of gratitude comes and goes? What do you think about this? Gratitude is the feeling for others, they have made effort for my excellence. They were able to help me by providing the physical facility, and they were able to help me by providing right understanding and right feeling. So, am I able to see this feeling of gratitude continuously for the other people, or only as a temporary feeling coming and going? A or B? You can respond in the chat box, and also you can unmute and speak. Mic is provided to most of you. If any of you want to speak, you can also raise your hand. Is it A or B? Yes. Divi ma'am is saying B. The feeling of gratitude comes and goes. Yes. What do you think about this, ma'am? Is it continuous or it comes and goes? Only when I am able to see that, yeah, now they are able to provide me, then I will be having a feeling of gratitude. But sometimes they are not able to do that. The feeling is not there.
Yes, that is happening. Actually, when I am thinking of so many related to me, so many persons, usually I have the feeling of gratitude. For example, last day I have seen one video about my teacher. She was the MP, Professor Savitri Lakshmanan. So I am knowing that behind my growth, she is a person who helped me a lot to come up because I was an introvert person, but she only helped me to come up. So initially, then when I have seen that video, I was putting my respect without her knowing. I think I was putting my respect through that video as a comment to her. But at certain times, to my so many people around me, I used to feel gratitude. But certain incidents when it comes, I used to feel that, oh, I've forgotten that they did a lot of things for me. It was happening without my knowledge, but I am regaining. Okay, I should not be like that. I should have gratitude. But that intermittency I am feeling, but I am rectifying myself.
Mm-hmm. Okay, ma'am. Very nice. Any other reflections? Yeah, this can usually happen. We may be having that feeling of gratitude within us, but every time are we able to remember that? It will be there continuous, but sometimes, if they are not able to, yeah, someone is providing us the physical facility, like our cook. She is preparing me food every day, but one day if she is not able to come, she is having some urgent thing, I may be I may be getting angry with her. That can also happen. Every day she is cooking food for me. I'll be having that feeling of gratitude towards her. But if one day she is not able to come, am I able to see that it's because of her? It's not by intention. She was having some issue. Am I able to see it in that manner, or I'm not having that feeling of gratitude towards her? That way we can explore within us. We can ask the question to ourselves, are we able to see this feeling of gratitude continuously within us with our shift of this focus? What has been done all these days? Only today she was not able to do this because of some issues. So we need that continuity of the feeling within us, ensuring this feeling of gratitude all the time. We see this third question. Are you making effort for ensuring the right feeling in yourself and expressing them to the other? Or are you expecting these feelings from the other? We can ask the question to ourselves. The same example, if we are taking my cook or maid, she is preparing the food every day. Yeah, maybe my mother, anyone, someone is cooking food for me. She is preparing the food every day, and one day if she is not able to do that, if it is my cook or maid, I may be thinking that I am paying her. I don't need to show any gratitude. I don't need to have a feeling of gratitude. But since I am paying her money, she need to express that feeling of gratitude for me. That means I am expecting this feeling from the other. Is it only required, or are you making effort for ensuring the right feelings in yourself and expressing them to the other? A or B? What's your response? You can respond to the chat box. A. Nice. Devi ma'am is responding A. Everyone can respond. What do you think about this? If we are having a feeling, if you are able to ensure a feeling within us, then only we will be able to share it with others. Without having that feeling, if our plate is empty, the same way, we won't be able to share anything with others. If we have something in our plate, then only we will be able to share it with others. The same way, if I am able to ensure this feeling of gratitude within me, then only I can express that feeling to the other. Otherwise, with that empty plate, I will be expecting from other person, expecting the feelings from the other. Rather than expecting the feelings, I should be able to ensure the right feelings in myself and express them to the other. And if you want to respond anything related to the discussion on gratitude, it is a significant feeling in our relationship. If we think about our present situation, we may be in the age of 40s, 30s, 50s. How many people are there in our life? They were able to contribute for my excellence. If you are able to list out their names, my excellence in the sense providing me the right understanding and right feeling needs of the self, as well as providing me the necessary physical facilities. Am I able to see this continuity of the feeling within me? If I am able to develop that right understanding within me, I can see this continuity of feeling. Let us see this. We proceed further. If you are mostly focused on what has not been done, if you remember the previous reflections, what has been done or what has not been done, but some of us may be thinking that mostly it happens. We may be shouting if someone every day she is doing that, but one day she is not able to do that. We may be getting irritated. If our focus is towards that, then what is required? We need to broaden our vision to see the entire reality and to evaluate both what has been done and what has not been done. We can evaluate both the situations. Every day, she is able to cook the food, she is making food for me. But one day, when I came for lunch, it was not there on the table. I got irritated. Instead of getting irritated or showing my reactions, I can broaden my vision to see the reality and evaluate the situation based on right understanding. If we see the second one, whether my feeling of gratitude, is it continuous or it comes and goes? If you think that I'm not able to see it continuously, it comes and goes, then if the other has shared right understanding, right feeling, as well as physical facility, and you are not able to see that, then you need to pay more attention on your own understanding and your own feeling. Then your expectations will also be set right. We can take the example of our parents. They are helping us in all our growth from the very beginning, from our childhood onwards, providing us the necessary guidance, care, helping us in improving our right understanding, providing us all the necessary physical facilities. And they were spending all their younger ages, maybe 20, 30 years for our growth. Now they are in their old age. Am I able to show the gratitude towards them? Am I able to see that continuity of gratitude, continuity of the feeling in my behavior, with them. Now, in their old age, they are not able to provide me the physical facilities. Now, my feeling, is it there with me? Or I think that it was there earlier, but now I am not able to see that continuity. Is it like that? If you are not able to see the continuity, then what is required? We may need to pay our attention to our own understanding and our own feeling. That way we can evaluate ourselves. If the other has primarily shared physical facility and is expecting gratitude in continuity, then that expectation may not be fulfilled. That can also happen. Providing physical facility and they're expecting something from us. We can also think about our own situation. Maybe we are providing physical facility to someone. We may think about someone from our neighborhood, a poor family. We are helping them, providing them with some physical facility, helping their children to go to school by providing the physical facility. And every time we are thinking that they need to express their feeling of gratitude towards us. What do you think about this? It is over expectation. Are we able to see this? Any of you have any reflections or comments related to this discussion? You can raise your hand or you can unmute. Some of you are provided with the mic to share some experiences. So we'll go to the third reflection. If you are expecting these feelings from the other, like the earlier example, I'm expecting the feelings from the other people, then you need to make effort to ensure right understanding and right feeling in yourself. Why I'm expecting these feelings? Because my plate is empty. I'm not able to ensure this feeling within me. If I'm having the feeling within me, then only I can share it with the other people. But instead, I'm expecting it from the other person, other people. It means I'm not having the feeling. If I'm having the feeling, then I would be able to live with responsibility with the other. I can help the other person. So what is required? I should be able to ensure the right feelings within me rather than expecting the feelings from the other. So if you think about this, opposition, affection, and love, kindly respond. We have some questions related to this. Verify on the basis of your natural acceptance. If you want to be related to, what is our natural acceptance? You can do the verification based on this. None, one, many, everyone. Kindly respond. On the basis of our natural acceptance, do we want to relate it to none, one, many, everyone? Manilalji has responded, everyone. Nice. Everyone can respond. What is my natural acceptance? Devi ma'am also has responded, everyone. My natural acceptance is to be in relationship with everyone or to be in relationship with none, one, many. So we can see this. if I have this feeling of being related to none, it's against my natural acceptance. My natural acceptance is to be in relationship with everyone, but this feeling of being related to none, it is opposition to all. It's not naturally acceptable. But the feeling of being related to one, the feeling of being related to many, it is affection. Affection is the feeling of being related to the other. Acceptance of the other as one's relative. So with trust on intention, regardless of the competence of the other person, if I am able to see that the other has the intention to make me happy and prosperous, I'll be having the feeling of trust. With the trust on intention, I can see that the other is similar to me. That's the minimum content of respect. And I'll be able to see the complementarity with the other, complete content of respect. Then the feeling of being related to the other. If I can see the other person as similar to me, I'll be able to see this feeling of being related to other, affection. It can be for one person or for many people. But love, it's the feeling of being related to all, complete value. The feeling of being related to all, not only human beings, to all the units in the nature. That feeling is love, feeling of being related to all. So what is love? We have many preconditioning related to love, common misunderstandings related to love, excitement from sensation, from preconditioning. It's a usually confused. Excitement is confused for feeling. We know this imagination of the self. It can be guided by preconditioning. It can be guided by sensation. And it can also be guided by natural acceptance. This is a representation of the sources of imagination of the self. Most of us, major part of the imagination is guided by this preconditioning and sensation. And natural acceptance. So if I am able to see this love as a complete value, my natural acceptance, it's the feeling of being related to all. But there are many preconditioning, many sensations related to this feeling. So I'm not able to see this feeling. There are many misunderstandings. So what about the sensation? Lust, it's a feeling getting from the other. I'm expecting this feeling from the other through sensation. So what do you think about this? Will the continuity be possible in that case? If I'm expecting it through sensation, it will be temporary. Lust. It's not love. It's only a sensation. Preconditioning. What are the preconditioning? Usually when we discuss this content to the student, they may be in the end of their teenagers, beginning of 20s. The students in those ages, their adolescent age, they may be having many preconditioning about this feeling. Love at first sight, and they may be comparing with their classmates, with their friend circle. She is having many boyfriends, he is having many girlfriends. I must at least have one boyfriend or girlfriend. I can see many of my friends are having many boyfriends, many girlfriends. I at least need to have one boyfriend. Or sometimes they may be saying other has four girlfriends, boyfriends. So all these are preconditioning. With this comparison, they may be thinking that if I'm not able to have at least one boyfriend or girlfriend, I'm little bit inferior compared to them. Some issue with me. So what others may be thinking about me. So for in front of others, I need to be a show them that I can also have boyfriends or girlfriends. So that way, based on the preconditioning, they will also misunderstand. They will be having some preconditioning about these feelings, and that case also continuity is not possible. So what is required? Sorry. So what is required? On the basis of natural acceptance. Natural acceptance is being related to all with right understanding, responsible towards all, giving to all, feeling of being related to all, complete feeling, continuity is possible. But if we see our neighborhood or in our institution, there are many incidences like our students. This particular feeling, they are getting confused about their relationships, creating many issues in their studies, making many problems, giving them many problems. They are not able to focus on their studies. Some of them, they are even stopping their studies in between because of this. Not even able to see this as a right feeling. If we have a right feeling within us, we will be able to share the feeling with others and it will lead to mutual happiness. But because of all this misunderstanding, sensation, and preconditioning, they won't be able to see this continuity. It will lead to many issues. So, what can be the solution? If our students are approaching us, if you are not able to, if you are able to see the students, those who are involved in these kind of issues, how we will be able to help them? Maybe you can share some responses or any comments related to this. All of us are teachers, so we may be having many experiences from our own institution. Any time, any experience related to such incidents from our campus, and we were able to help the children in providing them the right understanding. And if you want to respond. You can raise your hand. When we discuss these feelings in relationship, we started with trust, then respect, affection, care, guidance, reverence, glory, gratitude. Now we are discussing this feeling of love. Trust is the foundation value, and love, it's the complete value. We need to have this right understanding within us to see this feeling of love, to see our relatedness. It's a feeling of being related to all. With this feeling of being related to all, I'll be able to see this responsibility towards all. Continuity is possible. Once trust, respect, affection, care, guidance are ensured within, then the feeling of being related to all follows naturally. What do you think about this? Trust. I have the assurance that the other want to make me happy, regardless of my competence. I have the trust on the other person. With that trust on intention, I can see that the other is related to me. I'll be able to do the right evaluation. That is respect. And also, I'm able to see the complementarity with the other person. If he is more competent than me, I can seek help from the other person. If he or she is less competent, then with the feeling of relationship, I'll be able to help the other person. Then the other feelings, affection, care, guidance, I'm able to ensure these feelings and will be able to share it with the other person. Naturally, this feeling of love, it will follow. So we can sum up the session. Gratitude is the feeling for those who have made effort in terms of providing help in the process of my development, my effort for excellence. So maybe we can try with this example I told earlier. You can make the circle. You can see that how bigger the circle is. Every time we need to make it bigger. We won't be even able to imagine the diameter of the circle. When we discuss the example of a plate of meal, there itself we can see many people. Then how big the circle will be. Inside the circle, you can write your name, and the periphery, you can write the names of those people who were helping us. Then we discussed about the content of this feeling, love. It's the feeling of being related to all, complete value. There are several preconditionings related to love which need to be rightly evaluated. So there are some home assignments. We'll discuss these questions. Make a list of the people in your family, in the college, and in the larger society who are directly and indirectly participating in fulfilling your needs. Yeah, this is what we discussed in the beginning. Maybe we can make a list of our needs every day, starting from the morning. We are doing many activities. Accordingly, we can classify our needs, and against those needs, we can make the list of the people. Are we able to see this feeling of gratitude towards them? We can just make it right with this. That's 11.1. Then 11.2. What is your feeling for them? What is your interaction with them? What is your contribution to them? Contribution in the sense, in terms of understanding, feeling, and physical facility. That also we can check. If I'm able to write down the names of those people, am I able to see this feeling of gratitude? Then, in my interactions with them, what is my contribution? In terms of physical facility, that's towards the need of the self and towards the need of the body. Am I able to contribute something with the feeling of gratitude? So these two questions are related to gratitude. And the last one, distinguish between love and infatuation. Usually this word, love, is misunderstood as infatuation. How can we distinguish it? Now we were discussing it. Infatuation based on preconditioning or sensation. Preconditioning, feeling is temporary, continuity is not possible. Maybe for one, many, I may be having this feeling. But when we think about love, it is complete feeling, not only to human being, to every unit in the nature. So what are the differences related to the self with the right feeling? Infatuation through sensation also, with preconditioning also. So body is involved. So this way we can distinguish between love and infatuation. And if you have any comments, any reflections, we have one more minute. I think, yeah, any questions related to the, with this, we are coming to the end of feelings in relationship. So there we discussed 9 feelings, starting with trust, respect, care, guidance, reverence, glory, gratitude, and love. Yeah, reverence also. Reverence is Sreshtata, the feeling of towards those people they have achieved excellence. They are able to see this right understanding. For those people, we have this feeling of reverence. Glory is towards those people they are working for excellence. Gratitude is those who were working for our excellence. These 3 feelings, we may be getting confused. We need to develop, we should be able to identify the right feelings. Yes. Any comments, any reflections? Or we'll stop the session here and we can continue next Wednesday with the session on society and nature. Harmony in the society. Yes. Parishitaya, over to you. Yes. We'll stop the session here. Thank you, everyone. maybe next we can make it more interactive next time. Anyway, these follow-up sessions we can ask our students to join also, then it will be, we can help the students if they are able to join with these follow-up sessions, it will be helpful for them. Yes, Paya.
Yes, nice video. And certainly we like to have more such sessions. To meet again next Wednesday for the same lesson, same time. Till then, keep exploring.
Thank you.
Namaste everybody. Namaste.